Jelly donut. I clocked it. And I think Micah clocked it. Her army is crumbling. You tried to play these people like minions. You tried to do that American teen movie mean girl role, and it failed so bad because you're in your 40s, and it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Tell
As
what I'm
Americans,
thinking.
we disown her. Like, we rebuke
She wore a shirt.
cultural decency to learn. Like,
She wore a shirt with
Margo's
nipple
not even
tassels
trying. Oh,
to
God.
Longleat and was like making fun of the outfit. And
Yeah.
she has no class. She's tacky. It's incredibly gauche.
Yeah, it was.
I'm obsessed with the fact that Kimmy packed a booze case. Did you see her? She had like her whole suitcase full of booze coming on the trip. Kimmy with her whole suitcase. And she's like, "Oh, I feel bad because she cried to me." And yeah, but she's trying to manipulate everyone to fight her battles and has been pretty successful in doing so. Welcome to reality in 5D,
Where the egos are inflated.
and the lies are designer.
Let's spill.
Hi guys, welcome back to Reality in 5D with Matt.
And Courtney.
We are getting so close to the end of Ladies of London New Reign, season 4, but technically 1 with this new cast. And I am going to be sad when it's gone.
I know, it's bittersweet, isn't it?
It really is. The new episode, Bad Manors, we get to go to Longleat. I think this might be my favorite of all the episodes. I love,
I thought you were going to say that your favorite manor.
I mean, I haven't seen many. I grew up loving British culture, though. I feel like most millennials did, because, we had Harry Potter and the Spice Girls and the Princess Diana and the obsession with the royal family. And to see Emma's fresh, young, fashionable take on all of it, I love. It's amazing.
It really gives you a new appreciation for her.
It is.
All she does.
Or it does, yeah. And it's gorgeous. There's like, 7 cottages? And she talks about not wanting any drama.
The red panda?
The event. Oh, I know. The red and they're extinct or like close to extinct.
The rhinos that she has there.
They're part of the scientific research to help
in vitro
bring back
IVF,
to bring back an endangered or extinct species of rhino. That is so cool.
Was it the white rhino? Did she specify?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not 100% on that, but to hear that there's a housewife doing something so epic.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I mean, obviously she's a lady, but I'm obsessed. Her life is so cool and so honorable.
All the cottages, the landscaping, like all of it was so perfect. It was so elegant. It was so just British countryside. Like when I think of England and the countryside, that's like what I envision.
Agreed. And I think out of all, and we watched every housewife, all of the ladies of London leading up to this one. I could argue that this is the best hosted trip I've ever seen, and they just got there. It's so well thought out. They're placed in cottages and twos, except for Mark, and they have their own actual English cottage where they get to go to tea with her and the garden. Oh my God. And there's like the secret garden, and what else was there? It was gorgeous.
Where did they have tea? That was where she got married.
Where she got married. Oh my God, gorgeous.
Yes. And so ravishing, as Mark would say.
Literally ravishing.
Ravishing.
I'm obsessed with the fact that Kimmy packed a booze case. Did you see her? She had like her whole suitcase full of booze coming on the trip. Micah's like trying to herd them all into their specific cars. And here's Kimmy with her whole suitcase. They, in the beginning, were like, I feel like we thought they put Lottie in the wrong car.
I did too. I was about to say the same thing.
But then she got to hear Mark's perspective on things. And I think that she was able to come around and see, because you see at the end of the episode, she's so sick of Margo shit, like the rest of us. Like, Margo is truly...
I'm glad that she had an open mind and was able to see that Mark's intentions weren't, of ill intent or anything. So
she did try in the beginning to be super defensive of Margo, and she's like, "Oh, I feel bad because she cried to me." And yeah, but she's trying to manipulate everyone to fight her battles and has been pretty successful in doing so. But then they all realize Mark's not doing anything wrong, and it all backfires in Margo's face every single time.
Yeah. And everything she's accusing him of doing, she's doing. And even worse, by the way. How many times has she made fun of his outfits? Like looking like Curious George's handler. And then what did she say?
Talked about his family, low
Talked
blows.
about his family. Yep. She said a lot about him.
And Lottie was able to hear Mark's stance on like how he gives her compliments and like he does try to brighten her day. Like he may talk shit behind her back, but to her face, he's still uplifting and does try to make her feel better, especially because they're filming. Like it's already
Yeah.
awkward for most. She seems incredibly awkward on camera. So I don't know. Margot's losing her case.
And she's looking like an instigator. Like she does love the chaos.
Mark even said, he's like, wait till I get to your personality. I will destroy you,
She's an
sweetheart.
actress. Yeah. Let's not forget.
She's quick to cry bully too, and I don't like that because what's happening isn't bullying. Like he said last episode, it may be mean, but it's hardly a bully.
Yeah.
Talking a little quip about your outfit, get over yourself.
But she's trying to like gain an army. Like she tried to pin everyone against Kimmy and be on her side, and now she's doing that with Mark. And it's weird.
Well, you're
It's
finally
odd behavior.
It is odd behavior, and you're finally starting to see people like who have played the fence, like Margo and Lottie. Well, Lottie was, I felt like, clear Margo and not Margo the first time.
Yeah, Martha.
But she even stood up and she's like, just stop responding. If you
Yeah.
have such a problem, quit making it a thing and it'll clearly go away.
You can
But she
either-
can't. She needs it.
Yeah.
She knows it's her only relevance is to be a villain, and she's not doing it well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mark's not like responding to any of it either. I like the way he's handling the whole thing. I'd rather be in Mark's car myself. That would be a way funnier ride than that boring. They were like, it was so relaxing. It looked dreadful. She sucks the energy out of the car.
And anytime anyone like tells her to confront him, she's like weird about it. Like, no, you can't change a person. Like, I don't. It's weird. The way she fights her battles or has other people fight them for her is strange behavior.
Especially for a Scorpio.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that person in my friend group either. That's with friends like that. Who needs enemies? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I feel like there are genuine connections and deep friendships in this group already, which is unique. And I think that is most likely what's making the show work because you hear that Mark and Kemi were in Emma's wedding. They go way back. Mark's been to like every room in Longleat and stayed at all of the cottages, and they've been to all the parties. He was one theme that they went to. Kimmy was dressed as Pharaoh. It was like an Egypt themed party.
I love Kimmy for that.
Mark even said that you go to Longleat and you leave changed, and you can feel that energy just in the first few scenes of Emma hosting.
I mean, they had a pub on the estate, like grounds.
I would never leave, to be honest. Shopping in London, Longleat by night.
If you could just like walk down to the pub and then walk back to your little cottage house, to the main house, there's like a tour group going through, you would forget that you were like on the same grounds, like on the same property.
Yeah.
I would think I was in like a different town.
You can pay. You can get a ticket to go. She said sometimes I'll be in my night clothes. We should totally go. She's like, you'll meet me in my night clothes. I'll be like, oh, if you don't know me, the bathroom's like right there. She's like a normal person.
The loo.
Yeah.
It's the loo, darling.
You hear that Margo, like you can see that Margo is more of an outsider and not so close. Maybe she knew Martha before, blah, blah, blah. But those deep connections between Kimmy and Mark and Emma, that bothers her. She's so jealous of it. You can see it immediately when they like get out of the car and everyone's greeted. You can tell they feel at home,
in her
and she's jealous.
when she's like, Mark's best friend is Emma. He wants everyone to know. And in case anyone didn't know, Mark is best friends with Emma. I'm like, oh, you're just jealous that that's not you.
I would kill to be best friends with Emma.
You don't have any friends like that. Like, you don't have any ride or dies in this group. And you're trying to, like, bond with people through, like, you hating other members of, like, the cast. And it's weird. And it's not landing.
And you're at a charitable place. You're getting to see all these amazing grounds and get to experience things like real English aristocracy and this is how you're choosing to represent America, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It really is.
And I mean, I even have an issue with her fashion. How are you going to go on this show
It's dreadful.
and like not even try?
For an actress to have zero, what you brag about all the money and you're incredibly vapid. You didn't hire a stylist. While you're in LA, you didn't call Rachel Zoe. Get it together, Margo.
Didn't she say that Mark was like a chimp too? She's like, not like he's more like a chimp, not a
A
gorilla.
chimpanzee, not a gorilla. You're right. She's so foul.
Yeah. And then wants to literally cry because he called her shirt an ostrich.
Yeah, don't
Or
get in
pigeon.
the ring. If
Pigeon.
you can't handle the tete-a-tete, don't get in the ring. I love when Emma said, the sea lions are hungry. And Mark is like, and these ones are thirsty. Literally cry. It's so good.
He's so witty. I love it.
The Love Maze. That's what the garden was called. When they had the champagne.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
I'm obsessed. And they have like a safari.
The
and they're on
peacock
train.
club.
Yeah. And the secret garden.
Oh my God, they had their own boat. At first I thought it said Lady Pond. I'm not going to lie. I died. But it was like, what was it? Lady something.
Ladies of London Pond. I love the sea lions. I wanted to feed one and pet one. I would never come inside if I lived there. I would be touring the gardens the entire time. Could you imagine having a garden party?
Tea time in the garden.
Literally. I loved the cottages too. And what a night, like, that's the perfect idea. You have Atlanta where you have the other girls that Cynthia's like, I'm going to put you here and put you here. And they're all so upset and they feel so cast away. But here, none of them are staying actually in Longleat.
Yeah.
They're staying in cottages and they're all so grateful and so proper. And I feel like some of the other housewives should watch the show and take note.
Yeah, no
Just
kidding.
saying, she's truly the best host. And I love that finally Lottie, because we kind of are jumping back on playing the fence and her coming around. She told Margo that she bonded with Mark. And did you see Margo's face?
Margo had an issue with her bonding with Mark.
Jelly donut. I clocked it. And I think Micah clocked it because she was like,
But everybody
Margo
there
is
did.
so jealous. Every time someone says they like Mark, Margo gets mad. Her army is crumbling. You tried to play these people like minions. You tried to do that American teen movie Mean Girl role, and it failed so bad because you're in your 40s, and it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. It was just like when she took the tray of snacks
off the table. Yeah. Oh, and Emma was mad. She's like,
oh my
you know
God.
what? You can tell
As
what I'm thinking.
Americans, we disown her. Like, we rebuke.
And thank God we have Micah on the show to represent us well, because there are some of us with proper etiquette that know better. That was so tacky. Quite like Margo and her normal behavior. I mean, she wore a shirt.
Cultural decency to learn. Like,
she wore a shirt
Margo's
with nipple
not even
tassels.
trying. Oh,
to Longleat and was like making fun and like commenting on them and like wondering why people have something to say.
She was wanting
about everything she says. Like when they're talking about, what did Mark say? I would never be friends with someone wearing a transparent outfit. And she's like, it's an Elia. Have you not seen Clueless? Like the fact that you
Missy going.
Even Elia made mistakes.
Missy said, I wear transparent clothing.
And he's not mean to me.
It reminded me of you. You say things to people like that. That foot and mouth moment.
It wasn't foot and mouth, and let me explain to you why it wasn't. Because Missy did not wear the transparent outfit to Longleat. Everyone's issue was that she wore it to such a high level place. She has no class. She's tacky. It's incredibly gauche.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm clocking it now. Margo won't last on this show another season because she needs drama that's manufactured. And in a group with the level of friendships that we're dealing with, Margo doesn't fit in. And I'm going to call it now. She doesn't make sense season 2. Or season 5. Whatever they're calling this. But she doesn't make sense already on the cast. The villain arc, it's like run its course. She jumped in too quick. I don't know, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's all played out too fast. And now she's so pressed that everyone likes Mark. It's sad.
Well, that's because she feels she's losing. She said something like, it'll stop when I win. like, I will win kind of thing. Like, okay, girl, this is how we know you love the drama. We know you love to play the victim. Or now that you're being typecast as the villain, you're like, I'm going to live it up. I'll give you the villain. You want to talk about my clothing? I'm going to wear nipple tassels. Like, what?
Embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Ugh. And can she like brush her hair or like put some product in there? It's like a frizzy mess. And like, girl, I am the same, but like, I would never go to Longleat or like be filmed and just be like, show
A
up
hot mess. You'd have a
in an
glam team.
Alaya like summer dress or like beach dress that looked like it was like meant for like.
Even Elia makes mistakes.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure Luann would say that.
I got a British slang for the day.
What?
Spit milk. I love that.
What?
I don't know, but when she was saying, talking about how Margo felt alone, Lottie was like, "What are we? Spent milk."
Oh.
And I love it because in America they'd say something like, "What are we? Chopped liver." You know how here they're like, "Don't cry over spilt milk,"
Oh,
but the
yeah.
spent milk, like, "What are we? Spoiled milk." Like, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I think that went over my head. Like
I
the ta-ta.
I love the tartar, strict or bad tempered.
Yes.
I loved it. Thank you, Brits, for your wonderful, wonderful sayings. I love them.
Guess I could be a little ta-ta at times.
Everyone looks stunning at the tea party. Emma in the
Well.
half top. Everyone but the Elia ripoff.
And what was a little jacket over it? It's because it was like a macrame or whatever dress. Like, what was she thinking?
Courtney, it was an Elia.
Well, bring it back
Have you
to
seen
LA
Clueless?
because it was not doing anything good in the British countryside.
No, seriously. Can someone tell me the name of the pink china on the table? That is our china. That is what we need. Anyone listening out there, our wonderful listeners overseas, tell me the name of the pink china on that table setting at Longleat. We need it. Obsessed. I'm pretty sure it's the china that Margot's tacky self grabbed off the table and sat on their table.
I'm so embarrassed. Maiko was so embarrassed. You
Yeah.
could just see her like, oh my God.
Emma did a great job, though. She was annoyed. She eye rolled. She had something to say, but she was able to like guide everyone to the table now and take
She's
the.
got true grace and like elegance. She's a lady.
She has one tiara. Did you see that? And they were like, "What about the crown that you wore to your wedding?" And she's like, "It's
Hanging up or in
yeah
a
on
chandelier."
display with her wedding dress, and they showed it. That's amazing. To be such a cool part of their history.
Yeah. Good for her.
And I feel like Brits drink a lot.
Oh God, yeah.
Because they had drinks before the tea, then drinks in the garden outside, and then you had Margo crying again, worried about what people will say about her. And I love it because Martha's even like, "Honey, what people say behind your back isn't for you." Like, and I'm like, God, she didn't hear it. She didn't absorb it, but she needed to. Oh, Ate Swift.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Merci.
She just doesn't understand.
No.
Lottie, I love when you were like, Lottie looks like Captain Hook.
She did. I love the suits, don't get me wrong, but that last one.
The lapel.
Yeah.
With the buttons.
The buttons and the colors. I was like, why does this? It's giving Hook. You know? Captain Hook.
She did say that she has to fit into her husband's clothes, so it makes more sense because he kind of gives Captain Hook vibes.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not judging her too hard, but I think it's funny.
I like Missy too. It annoys me that she keeps jumping in as well and trying to fight this battle. And even she kind of like gets where Mark is coming from and she can't keep it going. She can't really help Margot's case at all. And Emma comes over to check on them because you can feel all of like the whole tension.
Yeah, because Margo got up and moved to her own table by herself so she could sit there and pout and have her own camera time and so like try to take it away from Mark because she thought that's the best thing I could do is remove the camera away from him and then and like take it all onto me so it will side with me. And then
fail.
Yeah, so that's why Emma got up to check on her because a good host would. And she's like not trying to take anyone's sides. And that's when she wanted to sit there and yell for Mark to come over. And I fully agree with Mark. Like, why should he have to remove his self to like go over there? when she wasn't even, she sent, what's her name?
Emma said you should go talk. You should talk about it, and she just does it in the tackiest way. She sends Martha over to summon Mark.
Yeah.
Like, that's so
I would have been
disrespectful.
so
Not to
mad,
like
too.
have the class to come up and say, Mark,
Yeah.
let's step aside and have a conversation. I wouldn't. If you can address me,
Don't
then I won't
expect her to
address you.
walk
Have a
over.
seat.
Yeah,
That's not how
exactly.
this works. Make an appointment with my assistant. No, thank you. And she starts calling him nasty and scared and like heckling him like a bully mean girl. Like she
Screaming
does.
across the garden.
That's
Yeah.
her MO. And it's ridiculous. Margo, not Margo. Ugh. It's because
Martha.
we're talking about her.
Martha.
Not Martha, Kimmy.
Kimmy.
I was so proud of
Me
Kimmy in the
too.
end because Kimmy held it together. She's like, I've done nothing wrong. We don't have any beef. We're good. She's just coming for him. And finally stood up in the end. She's like, you're ridiculous. I can't stand the way you're acting. You're being a fucking crybaby bitch. And I was like, get it, Kimmy. Tell her as it is. Because we all were thinking it. You said it.
She's like, you cried. And you're the crybaby.
She has. She's cried all season and played victim. She's ran out of cards. She has to be a one season wonder. Like, there's no way. And Wonder's an overstretch. A one season flop.
Yeah. She's certainly trying real hard, isn't she, to do the most.
I felt, and I don't know, maybe that Bravo needs a cast member to stir the pot and bring such crazy drama because they're competing against all of the other shows out there. But if you eliminate her from the cast, you got rid of that one in the beginning. I already forgot her name.
Dara.
Which one?
The Explorer.
Yeah. She's gone. And now we could get rid of Margo and there'd be no drama. It'd just be funny. Like, there's such great chemistry with everyone else. And they have to have a funny friend. I'm sure Kimmy and Martha could do a spinoff.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Kimmy's so funny. And
But
so is Martha. I love Martha. But Margo, like, puts Martha in a weird spot and makes Martha, like, I don't know, just play mediator. So we're not really getting Martha in her best light or true light. You know what I mean? She's strained between friends.
she is.
She's always in the crossroads. And I feel like that's kind of her story. And that explains why she's gone through such terrible traumas. So, I mean, I get that. But
I can't wait to dive deeper into who they are as people
poor girl.
without the drama of Margo. And we're gonna put a poll at the end of this episode, and I want you guys to answer. Like, who do you guys think is right in the situation? Do you think Margot's right, or do you think Mark is in the wrong? Does that make sense? Is Mark
You
wrong?
kind of said the same thing. You said, is Margo right or is Mark wrong?
Okay.
Is Margo right or is Mark right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Correct. The tea pours over here.
What side are you on?
Literally, let's draw a line in the sand. Let's pick teams.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Are you a Mark stan or are you a Margo stan?
Answer the poll, and we're gonna add it to our weekly news special or something. That way we can answer, because we got several polls to answer.
I feel like there's only one true way to even vote, but we'll see.
I agree. Kind of biased though.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super excited because this next episode's gonna get good. I can tell the drama that boils over. Mark storms off.
I do want to see them finally like work it out.
You want them to work it out?
Well, I mean, sort it out.
I have a feeling it's not going to happen. She's such a low. She's already gone solo. She's already shown what she's capable of, and when you come back from there, that's what bothers me.
Yeah, me too. She is. She's trying to be nasty. He's being funny, witty, classy about it, and she's just like, you can tell she's feeling scorned, and she's just like, attack, attack, attack.
Do you feel that's all we know of her? Yeah. I feel I've gotten to know a lot of them on a deep level. Emma's divulged her illness and her duties and her charity work. And Martha has shown what she's gone through and her vulnerable side. And Kimmy, we could see more of Kimmy. She's not been given a huge opportunity, but she's definitely a very crucial character on the show. Mm-hmm. And Micah, we've seen her a little bit more into her and her family, but you're not getting any depth from Margo other than her villain arc or her mean girl storyline.
Yeah.
What more do you bring to society or the world? And I feel the big check off on her resume was this film that she slept with someone and no one's faced by that in 2026. How sad. How dreadful.
For you to brag about that too, I don't know. It's kind of weird, especially since you're so sensitive and vulnerable and cry about your outfit.
Like Lottie said, yeah.
So.
Girl, bye.
I don't know. I don't know.
Margo, keep it cute or put it on mute.
You want to expose yourself for the whole world to see and judge you, but then you want to cry about it when it doesn't go your way. Like, I don't know. I don't personally understand that, but
can't relate.
Yeah, I do remember she's an actress, so
Mark let you know that.
Yep. When it doesn't make sense, the actress always does.
Well, it's been a blast. I can't wait. We're gonna have to get on to this next episode really quick because I think we're catching up, and I really hope we get a reunion.
Yeah, so let's hit it. And
so thanks for listening to Reality in 5D with Matt
and Courtney.
Bye. Pip pip cheerio. Ta ta, darlings.